All I am asking, please, Sam, all I am asking is that you don't put me in a facility where I will die. Please, Sam, please, just let me stay here in your house.
Grace, did you get the information on the assisted living facilities for Ivy?
Yes, Harmony Woods. It appears quite lovely. You should look at it.
I'm sure it's just the sort of environment you'd thrive in.
Don't you dare mock me. And don't you take Grace's side or I will ruin you.
Rooms appear spacious.
There's sliding doors out to a patio.
24-hour day help. Physical therapist on call.
It seems like it would be perfect for you, Ivy.
I'm not sure Ivy agrees.
What is it that you don't like?
Well, it isn't just the place. It's the neighborhood.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I wouldn't feel safe there, Sam.
It's not a high crime area.
Oh, Sam and I lived in one just like it when we first got married.
Well, that was a long time ago, Grace. Neighborhoods change. They deteriorate.
Look, Ivy, I think you're blowing this way out of proportion, okay? It's not the most upscale neighborhood, but it's not a slum.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't go there. I mean, I appreciate everything you did to find the place, Grace. I do, but I can't live there. I'm an invalid, and the idea of living my life in fear...
I just got through telling you that the neighborhood is fine. It's not in a bad area.
Besides, spring is coming.
Spring? What does spring have to do with it?
Well, I would like to be able to plant a garden like I used to do at home, and the only open space around Harmony Woods is a paved-over, empty lot.
Well, Ivy, I'm sorry you feel this way. I mean, I genuinely thought this would be a good solution to your problem.
Well, it isn't.
Okay. Well, that's it then. You're on your own.
What do you mean?
What I said earlier, Ivy, was not an idle threat. You're moving out of this house today.
You still want me to move out of here today? Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, a hotel, maybe?
I tried that. They were all booked.
Ivy, that was the middle of a snowstorm. Look, the sun is shining, the roads are cleared. I'm sure there's plenty of rooms available. In fact, I'm going to call a few for you.
Wait, I can't go to a hotel. I can't afford it.
Who do you think you're kidding?
I'm serious. I have no money. I'm broke.
Broke?
You can't be.
You?
Well, I am.
I don't believe this.
Julian has frozen all of the Crane assets we hold jointly. I can't get my hands on anything else I can convert to cash.
What about your own money? You come from a wealthy family.
Your father was governor of the state.
He had power, but no assets, so he made sure that I was married to one of the wealthiest men in the country. And what little money was left when he died was given to my siblings. Daddy thought I'd be well taken care of. He never knew that Julian would turn into such a bastard.
Well, there's got to be somebody else you can stay with.
I tried. I called all of my so-called friends last night. They've all turned their backs on me now that I'm no longer Mrs. Julian Crane. Sam was there. He knows. He heard.
That's true.
Oh, what about your jewelry? I mean, that must be worth thousands. Why don't you just pawn some of it?
Pawn shop would only give me a fraction of what these are worth. And some of these pieces, they're very, very precious to me. I mean, they're gifts from my mother and from Ethan. Please, don't make me part with them, please.
Oh, Ivy, you are so good. You've got every base covered. You won't be leaving here until Sam and Grace's marriage is on the rocks.
To have to give up the last remnants of my former life.
I wish that we could resolve this, that we could make everyone happy.
Ivy is not going to be happy unless she's staying here, taking my place in this house and your life.
That's not true, Grace. All I want is to go back to my own house and my former life. If you can do that for me, I'll be out of here in a heartbeat.
That is a very clever offer, Ivy, since you know I have no way of making that happen.
And the other reason I have to stay here is legalities.
Legalities.
Ethan told me that if I set up residence in another domicile, it will hurt my chances of getting the mansion back, and I don't want to risk that.
Teresa, is this a bad time?
Oh, anytime you show, it's a bad time.
Hello, Mother. A van dropped us off.
Well, it's hard to be a crippled in a house without an elevator, and I thought I could use that wheelchair upstairs.
Fox, you can leave that down here. Your mother won't be staying.
Well, Teresa, if you've come here to torment me and harass me...
It's good to see you too, Ivy. TC?
No, it's David Hastings. I need to talk to you.
About what?
Ivy's in the room, and I don't want her to overhear. In fact, she's the reason I'm calling. I can't take her anymore. But I'm also concerned about what you told me the other day about Liz and what she's trying to do to you, and I thought it'd be good for you to talk to someone about it.
You know what, David? I could use somebody to talk to. I meet you at the book cafe?
I'm on my way.
I'll just call TC on his cell phone. So Ivy has moved into Sam and Grace's house?
Figuring to give her the best shot at breaking them up.
Will this never end?
I gotta tell you, I just can't even imagine what it's like to be you. Being hit from two directions. I mean, firstly, Ivy blackmailing you, and now your sister.
Oh, and it's getting worse with my sister. And she blames me for everything. She says I ruined her life, so she's threatening to tell TC and my girls about my past. And I know she's trying to steal my husband.
I thought you were gonna tell TC the truth about your past yourself.
I was going to tell him, but I caught Liz playing a trick that was worthy of Ivy. She faked sleepwalking so she could worm her way into our bed while I was working.
What? Did she and TC...
Well, it certainly looked like it. I came in, Liz was in our bed, she and TC were kissing. Of course, TC is such a good man that he just won't believe that she did that intentionally.
Look, Eve, your marriage is a risk. You got to tell TC that Liz is your sister.
I know, but if I tell him, then I will lose him.
You could lose him if you don't. My advice is stop her before she really gets her hooks into her.
David, you don't know how bad my past is. I would be so ashamed.
Look, I don't have a pretty past myself. And I understand what it's like to be trapped by a blackmailer.
Ivy.
I would hate to see you get hurt any more than is necessary. Tell TC your past before Liz does and completely ruins your life. You've got to tell TC you can't let Liz do it first. You've got too much to lose. You've got a loving, devoted husband, 2 beautiful daughters.
I know what's at stake. It's
Yeah,
just...
but no matter how angry TC gets, he's bound to be angry if he hears it from someone other than you.
You're right. I have to be the one to tell him.